So nice to see everyone here all together. So welcome to our first general meeting of fall 2021. We are Women in Information and Computer Sciences, and we're going to start off with a couple introductions. Hello, everyone. My name is Mega. I'm a fourth year computer science and engineering major, and I'm one of your co-presidents for this year.
And hi, I'm Casey. I'm also one of your co-presidents for this year, and I'm a fourth year computer science major. Okay, let's see. Mega just said it, but WICS stands for Women in Information and Computer Sciences. Our website URL is http://wics.ics.uci.edu. And the big question, I think, for everyone here is, how do you become a WICS member? And it's actually really simple. All you have to do is honestly just come to our events. We welcome everyone. And you can also sign up on our website for the mailing list, but we'll also be giving you QR codes for that too. So don't worry about that yet. But yeah.
A little bit more about WICS. So we are a social and professional nonprofit organization with the goal to encourage and retain women in the CS field. And we do this by providing all the necessary resources and assistance to make you feel like you belong in tech. And we all get the feeling of intimidation in computer science, right? Imposter syndrome. I have felt this so many times, and I'm sure everyone here has as well. And we want to alleviate that as much as possible and make you feel proud to be in tech. And so with that said, WICS members are not all female. We accept everyone here. All of our allies are welcome to our events, and you can benefit from them as well.
Okay, so in WICS, we do a ton of things. We'll elaborate more on some of these points later. But first off, we have our mentorship program run by our internal vice president. We have a lot of professional workshops with companies, like interview workshops, resume workshops, or networking ones. We host mock technical interviews in the winter, so definitely keep an eye out for that. We have a ton of company sponsors. That'll be like info sessions or panels, as well as a ton of job and internship resources if that's what you're looking for. Like I said before, lots of networking events. One notable one is during week 3, which is WICS Games, so definitely sign up for that one. We also have community outreach programs such as Just Code It. We help out with Aspire IT, and we did a mentorship program last year. And we also do conference sponsorship. Currently this week, the Grace Hopper Celebration Conference is going on. Some people may be doing that virtually this year. But if you're not, keep an eye out for applications for the scholarship for the following year, and hopefully it'll be in person too, so super exciting. And we also have socials, usually near the end of the quarter, so that would be game nights, self-care nights, potlucks, or study sessions. And we have an amazing alumni network as well. And lastly, in the spring, we host Venus Hacks, which is UCI's women-centric hackathon in collaboration with Hack UCI. So that is later on. So lots of stuff.
Okay, so a little bit more about our community outreach program. So you can see some pictures here of our previous programs that we've had in past years, but pretty much we have a committee that's dedicated to this, and we partner with middle schools and high schools to show that these younger girls that tech is something that they can do and in the future. And so you actually can get involved as members and volunteer in these community outreach programs, and you'll hear more about this in winter and spring.
And then here are some pictures from the Grace Hopper Celebration Conference. So on the left, you have a picture from last year when it was virtual. And on the right is a picture from, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago now, unfortunately, but this is when it was back in person. So it's super fun. They got to go to Florida. They got to go to Disneyland as part of it too. And a lot of people come away with internships from this. So it's an amazing experience.
Now we'd like to introduce, I keep forgetting there's a mic. Okay, now we would like to introduce our 2021 to 2022 WICS board. You've met me and Casey already, but we also have Joseph, our external vice president.
Feel free to stand up.
Rochelle, our internal vice president. Anushka, our secretary. Where you at, Anushka?
Oh, is she out there?
Oh, she's outside. Jaden, our treasurer. Linda, our alumni liaison on Zoom, actually. Shout out, Linda. We have Jackie, our historian, in the back over there. Sanjana and Zoya, our outreach chairs, in the back. Crystal, our corporate chair, right next to them. And lastly, Grace, our marketing chair.
Cool. We also have an amazing committee. So we're not going to say all their names right now, but if you're on committee, feel free to stand up, wave hi.
And we have 3 amazing faculty advisors that help us run this club. So we have Deborah Richardson, who is the founding dean of the Brun School of ICS. We have Professor Jennifer Wangma. I'm sure a lot of y'all know Professor Wangma from ICS 51 or 122A. 53, okay. And also Gina Paulino, who is the admin coordinator at the Office of Access and Inclusion at UCI.
And here are our sponsors for this upcoming year. With our platinum tier, we have Chipotle, and for our gold, we have Taco Bell and Stripe, and our silver tier, we have Plaid. And then, let's see. And then for bronze, we have CrowdStrike, Zilla, and Unity, and some other partners for events are Northrop Grumman, Amazon, and Cisco.
Okay, so some of our fall quarter events. First off, before I show you the long list, we have a WICS Google Calendar that y'all can scan the QR code to view and add to your personal calendar. This is so that, okay, beautiful. I love the phone. Yeah. So add this calendar to your personal calendar so you don't have to, try to find everything on Facebook all the time. But all of our meetings are going to be Monday, 6:30 to 8 p.m. for general meetings in either DBH 6011 if in person or held via Zoom. Our first general meeting is happening right now, and we'll have a social at UTC afterwards. We also have the mentorship mixer next week, which will be in person, and you can meet some mentors and mentees in the program. That same week on Wednesday, we have the Stripe info session, which will be held virtually. And then week 3, we have WICS games, which was mentioned a little bit before. And Wednesday that week, we have a committee applications Q&A. If you are interested in joining committee, we will be releasing the applications in a little bit, but you can come out to this event if you have any questions about the application or the process. Week 4, we have a resume workshop. Week 5, we have a coding competition with ACM and Plaid. And week 6 through 10, we will release later on in the quarter. Be sure to RSVP for all of our events to get the Zoom link, especially for virtual ones. And the RSVP forms can be found through Facebook, Instagram, email, our Linktree, and on the Google Calendar.
Okay, and cool. So here's some pictures from our mentorship program. On the left, you have from 2 years ago when it was in person, and then on the right is one of the events we had virtually last year. You see, it's a really fun experience. You get to meet. So if you're a freshman or a sophomore, or even like a first year transfer, you can definitely be a mentee in the program and meet someone that's older, that has more experience at UCI. You can ask them about classes, or let's say you want help with the interview process for internships. It's a great resource, and you make a lot of amazing friends too. So definitely recommend. And about that, so next week we have our mentorship mixer. That'll be on Monday, October 4th. It will be in person, and it's your opportunity to meet other mentors and mentees, bond over some activities and games. So if you're interested, be sure to fill out the form. So we have a QR code for that right now, and then also complete a little mentor-mentee profile for that. And then mentorship reveal will be week 6 on the Monday, November 1st. So, yep.
Okay, and then that same week, we have the Stripe info session on Wednesday, October 6th. And yeah, just come out to hear about what Stripe is and what opportunities they have for you all. You can also meet other students from SWE, NESB, and SHIP, since we're collabing this with them. And be sure to RSVP to get the Zoom link for that event, as it will be virtual. And then another one of our biggest events of the year is WICS Games, which we hold annually. And this will be on Monday, October 11th, held virtually. And you pretty much solve like puzzles and like coding challenges with company representatives from Stripe, CrowdStrike, Cisco, Amazon, Zillow, Taco Bell, Northrop Grumman, all these amazing companies. And you'll actually get the chance to network with them as well. And we will have a prize for the winning team. So sign up as soon as possible when the RSVP form is out. As I mentioned before, this is one of our most popular events. So space is limited and you want to RSVP ASAP.
Okay, so there are a couple more ways that you can be even more involved in WICS other than just coming out to our events. As we said before, we do have a committee. So if you'd like to apply to that, we have the committee application QR right there. We have 4 different committees. So we have executive, corporate, outreach, and marketing, and you'll get some more information with details on each committee later. But the deadline is Sunday, October 31st at 12 p.m. And yes, you'll get more details later, so keep a lookout for that. But there are a lot of benefits to being on committee. You get top priority for conferences and company tours. You get to experience working in a team environment, and you can definitely use this as a resume builder when you're applying to companies. And you can, like, the main thing is you can give back to the community, which is great. And you have the chance of being an officer in the next coming year. And yeah, just join our awesome team. And then we also are looking for more graphic designers for all our events. So if you're interested in that, or if maybe you have a friend that might be interested, feel free to scan the QR. We'll be sending out more information about this as well. But the deadline is October 11th, so it's the Monday of week 3. And yeah, benefits to this, you can put it in your portfolio, and you do get the benefits of being on committee.
Okay, even more ways to be involved in WICS. So first off, just come out to our weekly events. As I mentioned before, Mondays, 6:30 to 8 p.m. You can also volunteer at our events. As I mentioned before, we have the outreach program, and you can give back to like K through 12 students. We also have conferences like the Grace Hopper Conference. Lots and lots of socials. One way to be social is to join the mentorship program, and we'll also have some socials later on in the quarter. Lastly, please apply for a committee. Honestly, joining committee is like the best decision I've made in college, so I highly recommend applying. Even if you're remotely interested, just apply, come chat with us, and maybe you'll be the perfect fit for our team. And then you can also add your resume to our WICS resume book. Please format your PDF with last name _ first name _ resume, very important. And our resume book refreshes every single year. So if you submitted something last year that's not in our resume book anymore, that was wiped clean. So please fill out this form. The QR code is up there, and enter in your resume again. And we send these to our company sponsors, and we're already starting to send this out. So be sure to get it in as soon as you can. Oh, yeah. And then you can email the wics@uci.edu if you have any questions or concerns about that. And the link is also on our newsletters every week. So if you join that, then you should get this there too. And I think everyone has scanned it. So.
Okay, cool. And another thing that our internal vice president has been working on this summer, since a lot of people are new to UCI, I know a lot of the sophomores haven't been on campus as well as the freshmen. We created this article based on like the transition back to in-person and navigating UCI. So we have a bunch of WICS board members' advice as well as ICS professors. So definitely check it out. You can either scan the QR code or we'll be sending it out later. And I think it just got posted to our Instagram too. So definitely check that out. And all in all, I hope from this meeting you connect with us. That's the least we want you to do today. So feel free to, I know a lot of QR codes, but this is our link tree and everything on it. So if you just want to scan one thing, this is what you should scan. But yeah, we have our website, our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can add our Google Calendar, Send your resume to our WICS resume book and join our mailing list. So our events will all be marketed through all these channels. So yeah. And then any questions right now from anyone? Oh, we said. Okay. Oh, yes. Check the chat. That's all you. Okay. Okay, yeah, but if you do have questions later and you don't want to ask in front of everyone, I know how that feels. Feel free to look for anyone with a WICS shirt, either on board or committee, and they can answer your questions. And yeah.
Okay, so that is done for like the main portion of our meeting, but we are going to have a social at UTC afterwards. And we're just, oh. Okay, so WICS has 4 different committees. We have executive, marketing, corporate, and community outreach. So we talked a lot about community outreach earlier about the programs that they hold. Executive plans our events, kind of like this one, mentorship program, all that jazz. And then marketing is, as it says, markets these events, and corporate connects company sponsors with us and our events. So yeah, that is what committee does. Okay, so yeah, so come to the social, grab food, grab some boba. I really want to try blueballs, so come try that out. That is so sad, man. I was really hoping I could try that. All right, whatever. All right, I guess we have to have another social then. Cool. Well, so just grab some food and meet WICS board. But before we finish the meeting today, we have a little quiz for y'all. So, all right. This is my first time using the mic. Okay. All right. Thank you, Megan and Casey. So as promised in our social media post, we will be giving you guys a chance to win some cool prizes, some Amazon gift cards. So we really hope that you paid attention during this presentation. So I'm actually going to pass it off to another board member who's going to be leading this. And I'll pass it to Anushka. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry this might be your first quiz of the quarter, but I promise it's like better because you don't get a grade at the end and you get money. So she put the whiteboard up. Okay. I really hope you're paying attention because these are kind of hard. But I'm gonna have you guys join at menti.com or www.menti.com with an I at the end. Oh, and then you'll be entering, what's this? You'll be entering the code 88438913. So it's up at the top if you can't like hear. I wish you could have consistent music, but we do have. You're doing good. You made it from well. Look at that. Okay, I'm here. Should I go to the next one? Just ask if everyone's. There's like a. All right. Oh, wow. Yeah. There's a lot. 100. Only one of them. Oh wait, I see why you moved it. Yeah, move it to the bottom maybe. Can you hide that? It's like kind of hard. I can't. I think that's the thing is like everything's on their phone. Yeah, on there too. That's fine. All right, let's wrap it up. All right, folks. Everyone got those in? Are you all signed in with your names?
Yeah, all right. So I hope you like your icons. There's lots of cute ones. So I hope you got a nice one. But make sure to like keep track of your names so that at the end it's easier to find out who wins. So all right, let's go ahead and begin. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're scared. I'm sorry. I'm not used to it. Is it working or is it lag? Oh. Okay. All right. So the first question: what does WICS stand for? Please read carefully. Is it women in informatics and computer science? Woman in information. Just let them read it. All right, I'm gonna let you read it. But time is up, and most of you got it right. Yeah. 10 out of 10. All right, now the second question. So yeah, the faster you answer, the better. So I hope you can speed read. But what does WICS not do? So we do a lot of things, but what is the one thing we don't do? Is that on there? Yeah. Oh my goodness. On that. All right, the next question. The question? Did he disappear? It's okay. All right, single question period. What do WICS committee applications do? I think I clicked too much. All right, good number of you, but it's on Halloween, if that makes it easier to remember. All right. Okay, last question. When are the graphic design applications due? This is really hard. Should we change it to the right date? Nice. All right. So now we can look at who is first and second place. Wow, a lot has happened. I don't see Goop on here anymore, but all right. It looks like we have Red Panda and Jumana. All right, who's that? Red Panda, wait, could you? Oh, Red Panda. Okay. Okay. And then Jumana. All right, make sure you come see me before you go so I can get your emails down and get you those gift cards. Yeah. But for those of you who are bummed you didn't get anything yet, there's a second quiz for you. So there's redemption. Redemption arc. All right. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get all 5 questions. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and like put in a new code for this quiz. So I will present it so you can see it better. But it's the same website and the code is 98148537. I'll do it again. 898. Oh gosh. Okay. 98148537. Thanks for the hearts, guys. That's cute. Oh my God, so cute. Are these like all emojis? Really? There's like two. I don't know my flags. Finland. I should read it. Why are there so many of the same one? I know. I guess people live in it about. Yeah. I think I have like 111. Okay, is that enough time? Maybe, sort of, yeah. All right, we're gonna go. All right, so the first question of this quiz is, when is mentorship mixer and when is the reveal? So, I hope your history tests aren't like this, but it's fine. Exactly how my history tests are. Ooh. We got some mixed reviews over here, but it is on the 4th and then the 1st of November. All right, now the second question. Let's see. Oh, how do you submit your resume to our resume bank? So this one's important because I have to deal with them. So. Ooh, all right. So we now have a link that you submit your resume through, so you don't need to email it anymore. So hopefully it's easier that way. All right, keep going. What happened? Did I skip again? I got a little late. Fine. Okay, I guess they'll just both be 4-question quizzes. All right, who is our platinum sponsor this year? Who gave us the most money is this question, but all right, nice. Okay, last question. We got all 4. Okay, and this is the best question, but how can you stay involved with WICS? Because you obviously want to stay involved, right? Oh yeah. All right. Wow. All of them are correct. So
Mentorship to get involved.
yeah. So, y'all did great. Yeah. We love to see that. But let's see who won this round. All right, some shifting happened. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Chelsea! Hello! And yeah. Awesome. Please see me later so I can get your emails and you can get your gift cards. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Anushka, for the quiz. Okay, so as you all know, I mentioned this before, but we have our after event at UTC for our social. We'll be meeting on the 1st floor lobby, just like that area. So try to stay inside. There'll be a couple WICS members there to like facilitate, but just hang out there for a little bit and then we'll walk over as a big family. But first, we have some snacks for y'all because we're cool like that. So we're gonna release y'all row by row. So please don't get up yet. Thank you. But row number 1, y'all can get up and get some snacks. Just